Okay. Looks like we're back for another video. We are getting prepared for our long run. Today's Saturday, January 24th, of course. Now, how do we get ready for our long run, you may ask? We're gonna get juiced up. We are gonna get juiced up. Let me sit down. I'm in a hotel right now, but see if I can get some light on. Let me put this there right here. All right. Got a water right here. As we're getting ready for long run, how long are we gonna run today? I like to go by time, so we are going to like the non-stim kind of pre-workout. I don't I don't want to overdose my nervous system with caffeine. So when I do get caffeine, it hit hard and I go hard. And I usually hit caffeine one at the start of a race, and then two towards the last 10K of a marathon. Otherwise, for a half marathon, only need one. 10K, you don't really need one, but I'll take one. Same for the 5K. It stays in my system so long, and it really affects me to a beneficial point of view, I guess I can say. Either way, get a scoop of this, put it in the funnel. Boom. Right. Then we get some creatine, some Transparent Labs creatine, sponsor. Not a sponsor. Sponsor me. Need all the help I can get. Oh, speaking of all the help I can get, one, would appreciate you guys like, comment, subscribe. That's always lovely. Number two, got a GoFundMe in the description. Help me out. I got 2 years to save up for all 9 marathons. It covers travel there, admissions, travel while I'm there, hotel, lodging. What else does it cover? Nutrition while I'm there, that kind of stuff. Or I guess I usually always say this, I can always bring my own food, but sometimes it's best to get it while you're there. Actually, I'm a little iffy on that because I always preach that you don't want to start anything new closer to your race. And why? Because you know what your body likes, you know what your body needs. No need to switch it up. You don't know what can happen. So you've been training with the same pair of shoes this whole marathon, and you've trained with them. No need to do anything crazy and mess it up or anything. Oh, one scoop of G1M Sport. I need to figure out how I'm going to fuel properly on a budget, I guess. Because I like, for my threshold days and my long runs, I like to have 2 scoops before, 2 scoops before a workout, so a threshold or a long run, and then like probably an hour or two before, so that way it's topping off the glycogen storages. And then do recovery 2 scoops after and a protein shake. You always want to do a 2-to-1 ratio, carbs over protein, because you want to top the glycogen storages. Put some energy back into the muscles that you've been tearing apart. Protein takes too long to do that. The carbs, it'll get straight to the blood system, straight to your muscles, and repair, like supplement the tears. So, fueling is definitely something I need to perfect, especially with a goal that I have here, which is all 9 marathons in 1 year. I need to recover as fast as possible, There is not enough water in here for this. So we are gonna get some more water. Luckily, the hotel gave me some water. So we're gonna add that in. I actually got some water by the nightstand, but I hope you guys been having a good day. I did have a good day. I'm in Oklahoma City right now. And it has been snowing over here, which is not common. There we go. I want to see how far can I, oh, that's as far as I go. Wetting up everything. Okay, we're going back down. I tried to get fancy, see what happens. Okay, let's fill this up. Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma City right now. It's been snowing, so they don't know how to act, and everybody's either staying at home or they're being locked in at work. Splash myself. Okay, a nice little mix up. So luckily I'm from Boston, so snow is like, yeah, it is what it is. But I moved from Boston to Florida to get away from the snow, and it follows, How dare it? I want to block the light. Yeah, let's give you guys some updates. Some updates are, half marathon is next weekend. Super excited for that one. I have been posting my sleeping, which I posted on this video too, but let's talk about it. Last night I didn't get good rest. Allergies is still messing me up while that's loading. So I've been posting my workouts and my sleeping. Like, as I mentioned, we want to make sure that we get good sleep. Oof, it is not good today. It is definitely not good. Or last night, total sleep was like 5.5 hours. Restfulness definitely got paid, and REM sleep was like low, like 20%. Deep sleep was pretty good, got 1 hour and 5 minutes. I believe that you're supposed to get between 1 hour and 1.5 hours. Nice. So that's something we need to work on. I didn't wake up as much, but I stood awake. Oh, you know what it is? And that's something I need to work on. I always wake up like at 3 a.m. or something like that for some odd reason. I don't know what's going on, but I do wake up, and I always fight with myself whether to get up and go run, stay awake, or close my eyes, lay down, go back to sleep, if I can, for another hour or two. You know, usually it's never really quality sleep or anything like that. So I really need to just roll over and just get up and go. That way I'm actually doing something productive, like getting a run in. But I did not do that today because I knew that I was going to do a long run today after work. And if I had got up at um, the time that I got up at, I wouldn't have enough time for the long run because I would have to get up um, not too long after, or I'd have to cut the long run short, which is always it, that could have been okay. I could have did a medium-ish run, like an hour and a half kind of run, and then I could have did another either hour and a half or 2 hour after work. See, I need to put more effort, more oomph into my workouts. You guys are here to keep me accountable. So that's definitely something I need to start doing. Give me. Yummy. Another reason why I don't take caffeine is because after the run, I actually have to take a shower and go straight to sleep. I need to eat so I get the nutrients back, but I also need to take a shower and go straight to sleep because I work tomorrow morning. And if I had caffeine, I'd be up all day, or all night, or I'd be tired. So we don't want that. But what were we talking about? Okay, so the run is next weekend. Super excited for that. Got the plane tickets and everything. Gonna head out there. I have my old reliable Alpha Flies with the flaming hot fire on them. I'll probably coast through the 10K, and then I'll actually run the the half marathon. I should simulate the long run today. I was planning on just taking it easy and really just seeing where I am. I've been slowing up on the speed work because I want to build that base. Another thing is I've switched out the workouts. I'm going to decrease all the heavy lifting, and I'm going to stick with this one thing for 3 months and see how I'm progressing with my runs. So I'm going to be running every day, 7 days a week. I'm gonna try my best to run 7 days a week. I need to plan it out so that way I make it happen. 7 days a week. I'm gonna have one long run day and then one threshold day, and one tempo day. So the tempo day is probably going to be right before the long run. And see, that one I'm a play around with because there's some days that I like to include some threshold into the long run. I could still do that. I just won't kill it crazy. Probably do some like fartleks, some 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stuff like that. Hit like hit a 5K, then increase the pace for 4K, 3K, 2K, stuff like that. Play around with the numbers, have some fun with it. And then for the long run, I can do like 30 minutes warm up and then work for an hour and then 30-minute cool down, while the threshold I'm just like really hitting paces. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with it. Technically, I guess it is 2 threshold days for the week. We'll see. Definitely want to put that those thresholds in. Let the legs turn over. But on the other days, so there's going to be 3 days of extra work, and then the other 4 days are just going to be mileage accumulation days. And those I'm going to be going super easy, super slow, slower than normal. Probably just keep my heart rate around like 130 conversational pace for like an hour. I'll do that. And then my best friend is actually moving to Thailand with his wife, and I was helping him move yesterday or the day before. It was yesterday, actually. Um, and he was throwing away everything where he was trying to sell his little stationary bike, kind of like a Peloton kind of thing, but a little different. But he spent a pretty penny on it, and he's gonna sell it on Facebook Marketplace, but they didn't show. So he was just gonna throw it away because he really had to like empty out everything, and it was too big for him to like mail it to his in-laws. Anyway, I had the bike. They gave me the bike, so I think that would be a good get some doubles in there, adding in to some workload. I think that would be good. Um, but as I mentioned, the watch does not do good for tracking stationary bike. So I'm just gonna add that to the treadmill and see how that works. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Gonna be increasing my. Here, let me take this. All right. So we're gonna be increasing the mileage with the running, and then also adding on some biking on there. You might see some biking in the future for some goals, maybe some Ironmans. I think that would be cool. Some half Ironmans in there, some full Ironmans in there. Great way to cross train and still get some good workouts in. So if I'm not feeling it for the run, just hop on the bike and just wheel it out. That'll be cool. What else would be cool? Okay, yeah. So that'll be the 4 days. 4 days out of the week, I'll be doing the runs and the bikes. Or if I don't have time to get to a gym or the weather is not good, I could just do the full thing on the bike. And it's right there in the house, so perfect. So really, I have no excuse not to get some kind of work in, and I can hit some thresholds on that as well. Just make sure I'm hitting that heart rate. So yes, and then with the workouts, I'm switching up the workouts, not doing the heavy weights, where I'm switching it, and I'm doing research on jumpers. So running is basically jumping on one foot, alternating each foot, and it's just little jumps, further. And the difference between jumpers like long jumps, triple jumps, the jump that you right over the pole, is that we're just doing it for longer periods. So I can still do the same workouts that they're doing um, in a controlled setting, and I should benefit the same way with my nervous system and my muscle output. So they're not necessarily lifting super crazy heavy weights. They are lifting in unison with the sport that they're doing. For example, they're not doing curls. They're not doing curls to jump further. You know what I'm saying? You know, you might do squats, partial squats, might do goblet squats, heel elevated squats, single leg squats. They might do split squat isos. They might do lunges, weighted lunges. They might do hops, pogos, single leg broad jumps, you know, all the other bells and whistles. So I'm definitely going to, I'm gonna focus on that. For some reason, it's telling me to, something in me, some universe is telling me, that's something I need to strive for and just stick with it, because I've been too jumpy over here, over there. Let's lift heavy, let's go high reps, let's go for time, all this other. I've been jumping around a little too much. I need to be organized, I need to be focused. So for the next 3 months, I'm shutting my mouth. I'm not looking at anything else but what Olympic jumpers are doing, their workouts that they're doing, focusing on that, and then getting the mileage up. Hitting my paces, increasing my paces, recovering well, getting rest. So many things I need to worry about. And speaking of getting rest, I need to hurry up and get this run done so I can get my 8 hours. So I'll be talking about it more as I continue working out. So I'll let you guys go. Until next time.